Nobody claps when you're healing. Healing is the most like silent, distant, just painful thing you'll ever do, because no one is gonna clap for you for doing that. You come from a toxic environment. You come from being around toxic people. You come from being around people that make bad decisions and like some of the worst choices known to man. And these people would not clap for you. They would not congratulate you for healing. They would not throw a party for you for choosing to set boundaries. They would not do none of this for you because you chose to look after yourself and you chose yourself. You would rather distance yourself rather than being around people that bring you down. You would rather distance yourself rather than being around people that brings you, like they bring on to you, like, hold on. They bring anxiety onto you, depression, suicidal thoughts. And it's just all because of the people that you were around. You choosing boundaries, you choosing to be distant, you're going to be misunderstood for that. And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, you matter. Your healing matter. Your mental health matter. You being around these people is not worth you losing your destiny. It's not worth you losing your mind. It's not worth you losing yourself. That's what happened to me. 2022, I was doing good in my life. I was going to the gym consistently. I was seeing hella results in the gym. I was trading and I was seeing progress, a lot of progress in my trading. I actually was about to start making money in trading. I was posting on social media, on Instagram consistently, and life hit. My mom, she had caught cancer, and that just ruined everything that I had going on. I remember she used to call me selfish. She used to say that I was selfish, I'm ungrateful, like just all of these crazy things. But I chose to like give up everything for her. And what I learned from that is you cannot stop your life for other people, because these people will not be grateful for the things that you do. They don't care about you losing yourself. They don't care about you losing your physique. They don't care about you losing your your career. They don't care about none of this stuff. They only care about getting things for themselves. They only care about getting what they want. They don't care about you. They will watch you get ran down into the ground. They will watch you be having anxiety attacks. They will watch you feeling depressed. They will watch you. I'm telling you, like, I lived it. These people like this do not care about you. They only want what's best for themselves. So you choosing to choose yourself, you choosing to distance yourself, to set boundaries, you're doing the right thing. Your healing matter. And you wanting to be in an environment with people that love you and support you, that matter too. And that's a good thing, and that's the right thing to do. Some people choose to stay in toxic cycles. Some people choose to stay the same. They want to continue to yell and mistreat and manipulate and all these negative things to other people because they're normal and that's what they're used to. Most people do not want to change. They don't want to change. They want to stay the same. But you though, you chose to change. And I know it hurt. Healing hurt. I know you cry. I cry. I cry a lot. I actually cry a lot because I'm healing. And that's just a part of healing. I done deleted numbers. I done deleted, oh my God, like I really done cut off a lot of people because I'm just in the process of healing. And that's what you have to do to heal. You gotta let people go. I don't care who it is. You gotta let them go. You gotta let go of old friends, family members, old things, old environments, old everything. You gotta let that stuff go in order for you to heal and become the version of yourself God wants you to be. You can't stay the same, because if you do, then you setting yourself up for failure. I say this, for those that don't want to change, for those of you that don't want to change, you want to stay the same. Look at your parents. Look at your family. That's where you headed. That's the path that you headed on. You're going to be just like them if you choose to stay the same. If you choose not to heal and put the work in on your inner self, you're going to be just like them. I'm telling you, I saw it. I lived it. I don't just be pulling things out of my behind. Like, I'm speaking from experience. I never was the type of person to want to stay like in a toxic environment and toxic cycles. Bro, I remember when I used to work at a country club back in my hometown, and every single time I got to work, it's like all of my problems went away. Every single time. It's like the people there, they was loving, they was cool, and it was, you feel me, like, it was chill. Even though I was at work and I ain't like that shit, still though, like, the people there, they was cool, they was chill, they was loving, and it reminded me of myself. It's like they was a mirror of who I was, and then also they was a reflection of like what I did not have at home. And I'm not saying that these people perfect. I'm not saying that, like, you know what I'm saying, they just ain't got problems or they just always loving. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that what they showed me and how they made me feel, I didn't have that at home. So I actually look forward to going to work. I actually look forward to, come on, bruh. But I actually look forward to going to work because I didn't have that at home. And it's just crazy how you can go to a place, you can want to go to a place you don't even want to go to, but that place will be better than your main environment. That place will be better than your actual home. And that's sad. I honestly think we as a people, we gotta do better, bruh. Whether you black, white, Hispanic, I don't give a damn what race you are. If you a toxic person, bruh, you grew up in a toxic environment, and you just choosing to stay the same, bruh, you need to do better. I believe that God gave us this chance to change that. If you watching this video right now, you are a cycle breaker. You are the person that's going to break the generational curses. You may be like, you haven't had kids out of wedlock. You not out here wilding. You out here building yourself because you know that you on earth for a purpose, and you know that you on earth for legacy. You're not doing what your family members, your parents did. Your parents chose to pick the wrong spouse. They chose to have kids by multiple people, and they wonder why their kids are so messed up. It's because they passed that shit down to their kids. And I'm just so thankful that I chose to do something different. I chose to take a different path. And I ain't even have my father in my life, but that don't give me an excuse to be just like him. It don't give me an excuse to, when I had kids, to be a deadbeat and shit like that. That actually made me want to be better. It made me want to become the man that, the father that I did not have. So I honestly think it just can go both ways. And what I was saying, healing, it don't look pretty. It don't look pretty. You're going to be crying. You're going to be skipping parties. And also, you're going to look like the bad guy in people's story because you chose yourself. You chose yourself. You chose to heal yourself. You chose to love yourself, support yourself. You chose to clap for yourself. I'm telling you, bro, nobody is going to clap for you while you're healing. Because these people are so used to toxic cycles. They used to shit just, being bad. They used to struggling. They used to poverty. They used to this shit, bro. So you can't expect to get the love and support from people that's not on what you on. Like, they not on the path that you on. They don't want what you want. And they also don't have what you have. You going through the things that you went through, you gained a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and revelation. God knew that your heart would not go hard. He knew that your heart would remain soft. That's why he placed you in that family. Because you are the person that's going to break the generational curses. It's you. You've been looking for confirmation. This is your confirmation. It's you. Nobody else is going to do it. You. You are the person that's going to answer your ancestors' prayers. You. You the person. Your relationship, your marriage is going to look different from your family. It's going to look totally different. And something too, this is something that you have to accept. You're going to be distant from your family. You may see them once every blue moon, but most of the time, bro, you're going to be on your own with your family and with the people that love and support you and that's on the same shit that you own. Because you been around your family and old friends, old environment, all this old shit, that's what's going to hinder you from getting to where God wants you to go. That's why God had to move you. And also, if you're still in that environment, if you're still in that situation, God is about to move you because you can't stay there. Your time is up and it's time for you to move. You got to move out on faith. You just have to move. When I left home, when my mom kicked me out, I didn't have nowhere to go. I didn't have no money. I ain't had shit. I ain't had no car. I didn't have shit. When I got through out, I called my friend. He sent me some money. And then also, I got in touch with my other friend. He sent me some money. That day, I had somewhere to go and I had food to eat. No lie. Like, they looked after me. That's what they did. And it's the God in them that was working through them. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You just have to move out on faith. Leave your parents. Leave whoever you stand with that's causing you to be anxious and feel all this negative shit. And if you can continue to work your job, or if you're not working, get a job. Work. Build your life. Build yourself. So you can get the hell up out of there. Because I'm telling you, that's not for your good. It's not for your good, bro. Those people, they're not, I'm not going to say they totally evil because I believe people can change. I'm just saying that these people do not have your best interest at heart. They do not. They don't give a fuck about you. And that's just the truth. So if you can, bro, get the hell up out of there, bro. And if you working a job right now, you do your best. You continue to stack and build so you can get the fuck up out of there, bro. Because these people, bro, they're gonna run you down into the ground. I'm telling you, bro. I lived it. So like I said, nobody gonna clap for you when you healing. But one day, they gonna be clapping for you because you became the version of yourself that God knew that you would become. This is when people will clap for you. They're going to be there at the finish line. They're going to be having their hand out for shit. This is just how it go. They did the same thing to Joseph. Joseph told his brothers that he will be king and he'll be over all of this shit like in Egypt. They didn't believe him. What they did to Joseph, they was jealous of Joseph. They threw him in a pit. Joseph had to be in prison. When he came out of the prison, he went to the palace. His brothers came back when the famine hit. They didn't even know it was Joseph. But then when they knew it was Joseph, they was like, wow, damn. And that's the same way it's going to be for you. These people would need you. That's why your heart couldn't get hard. Even though you wanted to hate them. You wanted to throw them to the curb. You wanted to just say forget them. You can't, because the time is coming to where they will need you. And God is building you into the person that when the famine do hit, you're going to be the person that people come to. It's you. You're the chosen one. That's who you are. I want to leave y'all with a verse. So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we do not give up. Galatians 6 and 9. You will reap a harvest if you don't give up. That's all you have to do is keep going. The process, yes, it hurt. Yes, it sucked. But you will reap that harvest if you don't give up. So don't give up. Put it in the comments down below. I'm not giving up. Say I am not giving up in all caps with the exclamation point. Don't give up. You strong. You built for this. You chosen. And God knew that you would be able to take on all of this shit. Forgive those that hurt you. Move forward. Continue to build yourself. Continue to better yourself. Continue to learn. Continue to move with wisdom. Continue to love people. Continue to support yourself. Continue to clap for yourself. Because ain't nobody gonna do that shit for you. When nobody ain't clapping for you, when nobody's supporting you, you gonna quit? No. You don't quit. You keep going. I'm gonna read that verse again. So let's not allow ourselves to get fatigued doing good. At the right time, we will harvest a good crop if we don't give up or quit. That was another version of the same verse, but I'm gonna read that verse again. So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. Galatians 6 and 9. I just want to leave y'all with that. Nobody gonna clap for you when you're healing. Clap for yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You're doing good. Keep going. Don't give up.